Myron Tupper. And it's boxing out of EK gym. Yeah, I'd say the preparation's been going well. I've been in the gym, I've been non-stop working, head movement. They've changed fighters on the night, so it's kind of like, it's a little bit fresh for me. I don't really know too much about him, but I'm just going to go out there and do my best. In and out, keep my guard high and box.
My name's Daryl and I fight at Phoenix MMA. Yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling ready. My game plan probably body shots. Yeah, now I'm confident, ready to get another win.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful evening of mixed martial arts. My name is Chris Hookster, and I am joined here ringside by my partner here in commentary this evening, Mr. Dean Manhattan. Dean, we are getting things started here tonight at the Apocalypse Fight Series. Apocalypse Fight Series number 3, with a boxing match over 3 2-minute rounds. Well, you heard it there, folks, from our master of ceremonies, Mr. Martin Wild. We've got Daryl White from Phoenix MMA into the ring. And now let's bring out his opponent. Back to Martin. And now for Myron Tupper, 26 years old, 5'10", 1-1, Dean. But definitely some strengths with his punching style. A self-described champion of champions, a knockout tonight. Only one thing on his mind, how's he gonna get it done?
Tupper is known for his in and out movement, but watch his overhand right. He loads it up beautifully.
And so, no doubt Tupper eager for the experience this evening. He told us tonight, look, I've only got 2 words for my opponent, and that is good luck. Well, it's going down here tonight in Wagner Regis. Let's get things started here tonight in Apocalypse Fight Series. Well, as the door to the ring is sealed, welcome once again, folks. We begin tonight's proceedings here with 3 2-minute rounds of boxing. Out of the red corner on this occasion, Myron Tupper, Daryl White in the blue. Daryl from Phoenix MMA, and both fighters swinging for the fences, Dean.
I like the way White goes down and goes for the body. When Tupper comes over the top, he's slipping his head off that center line and going to the body. Excellent work.
And Daryl already slipping that jab on numerous occasions, Dean. He looks to be trying to cut inside, but running into a straight left there. Excellent reply here and counter from Myron Tupper.
Tupper slipping off and then firing that lead left hand into White. Again, White goes for that body shot. Needs to think about setting those shots up, Chris. Oh, big right hand!
And it's a knockdown here tonight, already early, just before the midpoint of this round, Dean. Who would have thought less than 60 seconds in and already somebody gets floored big time, but he looks to have recovered very well.
Those body shots, he's setting that up. He's going low, and when you get hit in the body, your arms go low. Don't protect your head, and he went up top, and bam!
Good capitalization there, thus, then, to try and catch his man out of position. Perhaps a little bit overcommitted, but Dean, Tupper making some adjustments here.
Tupper's bleeding from the nose there as he eats those shots. Now, their nose, particularly, as we know, used for breathing. If that is blocked, it's going to affect the cardio of Tupper. Now White is pouring on the pressure. But Tupper again with the counter right hand.
And you can see him looking for that right hand. That's what I saw him lining up. He's certainly noticeably more aggressive after getting dropped early in the round. Shovel uppercut from Tupper. Excellent slip and head movement again from White. White certainly in this position right now, Dean, leading the scorecards.
White's doing a good job. He's on the outside there. He's waiting to come in. He's leaving that lead hand out to gauge the distance. But he ate a couple of shots there from Tupper.
Big connection again from Tupper. A touch of gloves, and it is the end of a blistering round. Man, what a way to start things off. Well, we're rocking the house here tonight, and shots have been fired. Dean, your assessment on the proceedings?
White, again, the more calm and collected fighter, was picking his shots more, Chris, using his footwork. Tupper has got power in that overhand right, we know that, but he's having trouble placing it, he's rushing, he needs to think about his combinations to set up the overhand right.
Well, both fighters getting resituated here, certainly going to work on the bleeding in the Tupper camp. White getting some reassurance from head coach there, Mark Plunkett, as well as Jimmy Johnston, to keep the pace up, but more importantly, the patience there too, Dean. You mentioned that being key in his performance.
The more calm and collected fighter is able to just make the more autonomous, decisive decisions on the fly, but when you're hurt, you tend to rush and throw those big haymakers, but you can get caught.
And that's been the story of round one. How it's gonna go down, we're gonna find out here in a moment. Round two coming up here in Apocalypse Fight Series. Round two of a scheduled 3. And Tupper and White continue to clash here. Both fighters eager to take center ring.
Tupper now, he's moving his head a little bit more. It's exactly what he needs to do. Keep that head off that center line and blast out those straight shots down the pipe, and more importantly, cut White off. And you see now White circling to his left.
But one of the things I want to pick you up on that, Dean, is the way that Tupper is entering a straight line. That's what got him in trouble last time around. You can see him a little more hesitant on the outside, roughly a step and a half out there, but it would also behoove White to continue to counter and punish him.
Tupper now looking for a way, and he's moving that head off the center line very well, but as you did to, he's not moving laterally, Chris. He needs to move left and right. He can't come straight down that line because he'll walk into the punches of White.
And you can see Daryl White doing a nice job there of parrying incoming shots. I like the hand fighting on display. Again, the right hand sails in from Myron Tupper. Overhand right, a big fastball.
Set up with the jab, lovely. See, pour his lead hand out here, double jab and set up the overhand right. It's exactly what he needs to do.
And I love the way, I must say, that Tupper just wades in and then swings that right with complete caution to the wind. But I also love the counter punching and patient footwork of White. It makes for an interesting style clash up, I might say.
White now looking for those body shots again. Needs to think about multiple shots upstairs, then downstairs. And also he needs to keep his hands up because we know Tupper's got power in that overhand right.
Seconds to go here in the round, and it's certainly been a more even stanza between both fighters. Increased aggression from Tupper, patience and composure, calculation on display from White. But Tupper still showing the signs of battle there in the corner, Dean.
Tupper utilizing that jab in that second round. Excellent work, gauges the distance and enables him to confuse his opponent because he's thinking about the jab and then come over with that overhand right. Needs to do more of that. White collectively not as better with the footwork, needs to switch it up and start throwing more shots, more combinations, a bigger volume of shots, Chris.
And you know, I want to say that it seemed to me that the way, in relatively deceptive fashion, Tupper sets up that right hand, the way to counter that from White would be punches and bunches, combinations, as well as you alluded to, good coverage and head movement, Dean. Third and final round, Myron Tupper in the red corner, Daryl White in the blue. White with a lot of pressure here, Dean. Nice left hook to a right uppercut. I love how tight the elbows are as well, the way he throws combinations. White, very tidy in his presentation.
Tupper coming out super aggressive, but White's doing the correct thing. He's keeping his hands up and he's countering. So Tupper thinks twice about coming in and finishing.
Stiff jab and a right hand again from Tupper, but White slightly less predictable, certainly more variation in his assault.
White going upstairs to the head and down to the body, very smart on the outside, utilizing the jab. His footwork's beautiful. He's constantly moving. He's not a static target. He's not there for that overhand right.
That's exactly what his corner is calling for. The Tupper team saying, overhand right, overhand right. You can see him trying to line that up. I love the way he dips his head in a little bit to try to open that up. But the problem is when you dip in like that without any coverage, you're eating shots. And that, to me, is White racking up the points here in a key point of the round.
White again with the jabs and the body shot. Got a nice right body shot. Now he's moving on the outside again.
Stiff jab from White. Weber. Tupper looking for the reply. But coming in on a one-way street like that is certainly fairly easy to read from White's standpoint. You can see the way he's kind of made some adjustments and evolution throughout this. The fighter IQ, if you will.
White shook Tupper with that shot then, but like you said to Chris, he's saying we need to start thinking about these techniques. He's using the parries, parrying off the arms, the jab, the lead hands of Tupper, and he's countering really well, whereas Tupper is just throwing singular shots. And White knows that overhand right is coming, so he's able just to get out of the way.
Well, it was certainly a little bit more escape and evasion from White as the fight went on. Certainly an early advantage with that powerful blow landed in the first, but the heart, the grit, the determination of Tupper absolutely on tap and in full tilt throughout that. We go to the judges' scorecards. The points will be tallied, and we've got your official announcement coming up here, courtesy of our master on the mic, our MC, Mr. Martin Wild. Over to Martin Wild for the announcement.
Ladies and gents, I hope you agree that was a fantastic bout to start the night. Please put your hands up for both boxers. After 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a unanimous decision in favour of Emily.